What's up, everyone? I'm Dr. Satoshi from Doctor Satoshi Wellness, where we bridge the gap between Bitcoin, health, and personal sovereignty. Most people think Bitcoin is just about money, but those who truly fall down the rabbit hole know it's so much more than that. It's a complete transformation of how you see the world, how you think, and even how you live. If you've been down this path, you know exactly what I mean. Today, I'm breaking down why Bitcoin changes you for the better in ways you never expected. It all starts with awareness. Before Bitcoin, most of us never questioned the financial system. We just accepted it. But once you start learning about Bitcoin, you realize how broken the fiat system is. You see the endless money printing, the manipulation, the incentives that drive corruption, and suddenly you start questioning everything. Not just money, but also health, nutrition, government policies, and even your own values. This is the spark, the moment where your old worldview begins to crack and you begin waking up to a whole new way of thinking. Bitcoin isn't just a technology, it's a mindset shift. One of the first things you learn is the power of delayed gratification. Instead of chasing instant rewards, you start thinking long term. This shift doesn't just change how you manage money, it changes everything. You start making better choices for your health. You stop wasting money on things that don't matter. You gain clarity on your priorities and start living with purpose. In a world that constantly pushes short-term thinking, Bitcoin trains you to zoom out and play the long game. Once you fall down the Bitcoin rabbit hole, you develop an insatiable hunger for knowledge. Suddenly, you're studying topics like economics, history, cryptography, and game theory, things you never even cared about before. But it doesn't stop there. This curiosity spills over into other areas of your life. You start questioning mainstream health narratives. You become obsessed with optimizing your energy, your time, your habits. You embrace the idea of continuous learning and self-improvement. Bitcoin doesn't just teach you about money, it teaches you how to think. Bitcoin forces you to confront some hard truths. You see how centralized control breeds corruption, and you start valuing decentralization, fairness, and self-sovereignty. These principles don't just stay in your Bitcoin wallet, they become part of who you are. You start rejecting dishonesty, manipulation, and systems designed to exploit people. Whether it's in finance, healthcare, or even personal relationships, you begin aligning your life with truth and integrity. Bitcoin isn't just about financial sovereignty, it's about living with principles. The deeper you go into Bitcoin, the more you realize you're not alone. Bitcoin connects you to a global network of like-minded individuals, people who value freedom, innovation, and self-improvement. And these relationships, they fuel your growth. You surround yourself with people who challenge you to be better, who push you to think critically, and who inspire you to build something meaningful. Bitcoin isn't just digital money, it's a movement. And when you're part of it, you feel the energy of real change happening. At the end of the day, falling down the Bitcoin rabbit hole isn't about understanding money. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Through Bitcoin, you learn to think critically. You stop accepting the narratives you're fed. You take control of your health, your wealth, and your future. So if you've gone through this transformation, if Bitcoin has changed your mindset, your habits, your life, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share your story. Because Bitcoin isn't just changing the financial system, it's changing people. And that's how we win. Until next time, stay sovereign, stay healthy, and stay free. This is Dr. Satoshi signing off. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.